Good afternoon, basketball fans, and welcome back to our Jack Tosh basketball tournament here at York High School. We've got a 12 o'clock matchup here. We got the St. Patrick's Shamrocks, the 8-3 team, going against the Lyons, Township Lyons. So, we're going through warm-ups right now. Warm-ups have finished, and here come the Lyons.
At guard, 6'4" senior, number 11, Michael Riley. At forward,
Here's this one.
On that one? That's on me.
At guard, 6'1" senior, number 15, Max Hoffman.
And here come the Lyons starting lineup, including number 4, number 14, number 15, and number 22. Number 11.
This game, we should see that St. Patrick's will most likely dominate throughout this game, as they are the higher seed in this tournament and overall the better team.
Down year for Lyons Township this year. Sitting at 2-6. They've lost all 5 of their top scorers from last year, and they're struggling this year. Unusual for the Lyons. The St. Patrick's team, though, they've always been good, and they should be exciting to watch today.
One player to watch out for tonight is number 24, Harper Krolak, standing at 6'1", 170. He's a senior guard for St. Patrick's.
Another weapon for St. Patrick's, number 13, E.J. Breland. He's their point guard. He's only a junior, and he was one of the only 2 underclassmen to be named All-Conference in the ESCC last season. Only one of 2 as a sophomore. He's got around 15 points per game this year, and he's a lethal three-point shooter, shooting at 51%. So he should be exciting to watch as well as we get close to tip-off. It'll be Neva Hawkins for St. Patrick's taking the jump ball, and for the Lyons Township Lions, it'll be number 20. I'm sorry, I can't even see the number.
22.
22. So that'll be Brady Chambers taking the jump. And St. Patrick will start with possession of the ball. 13, Breland bringing up the ball. Back to Breland.
Krolak, number 11, dancing around the key. Breland shoots the 3, misses long, rebound Lyons.
Lyons bringing the ball.
Getting it down low to their center, goes up with the layup and makes it with a pretty little baby hook.
Nice shot there off the glass.
Krolak bringing up the ball here for St. Patrick's. Lyons looking for the trap, they do get it and force the turnover. On the break, get it to number 15. He goes up with the layup, and it's blocked. Corinning off the glass. Lyons with the offensive rebound.
What a block there.
14 drives in with the little floater. Isn't fouled on the way up.
What a block from Michael Riley there. He got all the way up, smacked it off the glass.
Liam Taylor going to the line for Lyons.
Shooting 2.
Here on the first one.
Lyons getting off to a fast start. Trying to jump early on these Shamrocks.
Good on the second after it gets a nice bounce off the rim. They get it to Thomas. Thomas back to Krolak. Krolak down low to their center. Goes up with it, misses long, but rebound, number 30, Hawkins. Rebound, Lyons.
Lyons playing some tough defense, getting some stops, getting the ball back.
Looking for Greer, doesn't get him. Gets it to Taylor, Taylor to 11, to Greer. Greer, long court pass to Taylor, Taylor for 3. Bang! He sinks the 3.
7-0 for Lyons already. Coming out hot.
Thomas with the ball, finds Krolak. Krolak to Thomas. Thomas, little hezzy, gets it down low to the center. Lyons with the rebound. That was number 22, O'Malley. Foul on the play. reach in on number 30.
Lyons is playing some
That's on
fast-paced
Hawkins.
basketball. Trying to go as fast as possible, force St. Patrick's to make as many mistakes as they can early. Jump out in front, try to keep that lead.
St. Patrick looking like they're playing a zone tonight, so Lyons' main goal is to just get out hot, make sure they don't set up their zone. Out of bounds on St. Patrick's after that beautiful block. Remains Lyons' ball.
Another St. Patrick's mistake. Trying to go too fast. That's just what Lyons wants.
Greer to inbound. Gets it to Chambers. Chambers back to Greer. Still in the backcourt, looking to cross half to Greer. Greer seeing what he could do with it. Gets trapped, but gets it to Chambers. Chambers to Riley. Riley for three and misses long, but his teammate was there for the rebound. Greer can't handle the pass. Lyons saying it was tipped, but refs give it to St. Patrick's.
Down the stretch, Lyons is going to want to hit those threes. The St. Patrick's team is lethal. They need those points right now.
To Krolak. Trapped by Lyons. Stays St. Patrick ball. Lions were hoping it called out on Patrick's, but they weren't getting the call.
No. Lyons is running that same trap over and over again. St. Patrick just keeps falling for it.
Thomas to bring up the ball. Hawkins tries to set the screen, but it's evaded. To Krolak, to Hawkins. Thomas for three. Misses long. We saw him hit that in warm-ups, but maybe in game it was just a little out of his range.
Let's say St. Patrick's ball here. Lyons and St. Patrick's running a similar trap style of defense. They want that ball. They're going after it all game.
This Lions trap has truly been tremendous tonight. Coming out in a...
There it is again.
Jump ball called by the ref, going to Lions ball.
That might be the third time that trap's worked. It's very efficient right now for Lions.
Let's see if St. Patrick's defense can make a stand now that they finally had the chance to set up their zone defense. Throughout this game, Lions has been really good at getting out on the fast break and not letting them set up in their zone. Greer bringing up the ball. Gets it to 15. He shoots. Misses long. Rebound. Thomas. Thomas looking to push it up. Oh. Gets it to number 13. Back to Thomas. Screen by Hawkins. Thomas to Krolak. Krolak back to Thomas. Swings it to Breland. Breland to Krolak. Back to Thomas. Thomas looking to do something. Gets it to Breland. And he misses way long.
That's what Lyons is trying to force them to do all game. They're
Taylor
trying to deny
tracks
them
down that
access.
rebound, loses his handle. 15 there to pick him up. Gutierrez misses the layup a little long.
Lyons is trying to deny them access to the interior, trying to force that ball out for them to shoot threes.
Krolak to Thomas. Thomas bringing up the ball. Screen by Hawkins. He gets it to Breland, but it's tipped by Chambers. Great behind the back pass by Chambers. Number 11 pulls up for the midi, is no good. Riley misses there. Krolak bringing up the ball for St. Patrick. To Thomas. Thomas with a little hop step to Krolak. Thomas seeing what he can do. Gets it to Krolak. Cross-court pass to Breland. Looks like he's going to shoot, but decides not to. Thomas dancing around the top of the key. Gets it to Krolak. Krolak for three. He misses wide. Rebound, Riley.
Another three. Another three for St. Patrick's that they just can't hit. They got to be efficient on those.
Gets it to Hoffman. Hoffman trapped in the corner. Tipped by Breland, but remains Lyons Township ball as the ball sails out of bounds.
We're in a bit of a scoring drought here. Look at that. Last almost 4 minutes now, we've had no points scored by either side. Lyons got out to a quick start, and they've slowed down, and St. Patrick's has really never gotten it going.
Both teams' defense is playing really well tonight. Both zones setting up real well. Let's see if any team can get it going now as Breer, Riley trying to make something happen. Whoa, way over on the pass.
Airmail.
Looking for Hoffman, but over his head. Here comes Breland to Thomas. Back to Breland. really making the top guard in this 1-3-1 zone work tonight. To Breland. Breland with a jab step, kicks it to Thomas. Thomas at the volleyball line, moves it around the key. Breland from deep, misses way long.
Another three. That's all St. Patrick's has shot all night. Threes. It's running right into Lyons' trap.
Here comes Taylor. Taylor tries to get it, but it's stolen by Thomas. Thomas looks for it, but misses his teammate Greer to Riley. Riley to Chambers. Chambers misses the three, but rebound Riley to Greer. And it's splash. Max Hoffman with the three.
That's what they're looking for. Just got to make some shots and play some defense. They can win this game.
And another tip pass by the Lyons Township defense. They get it to Breland. Breland for three. He finally makes his first shot. First points on the board for St. Patrick's.
It's got to feel good to get that goose egg off the board.
Greer bringing it up. Looks like St. Patrick's is trying to set up a trap, but they get it to Hoffman, who misses the three. Here comes number 20.
There it goes. A.J. Thomas with the bucket. He gets brave inside. That's what they need to be doing.
Here comes Greer. Little Euro step, but foul called. Push. So remains Lyons ball. Foul was on number 32. That is McPartland, standing at a staggering 6'6", 215.
It's a big kid. Got to look to give him the ball down low.
Stolen by Thomas. Thomas bringing it up the floor with some velocity. Tries to get it to the corner a little long. Breland for three. He's hot. That's his second three-pointer of the day. And
yeah, he's shooting 51% from three this year, and you know they keep feeding the ball, he's going to get hot. Look at him now. He's got 6
another
points.
steal from St. Patrick's. They're finally heating up. Krolak, coast to coast, and one.
Gets a bucket plus the foul. St. Patrick's, they got a little spark going, and that's a killer for Lyons Township. They got to control the pace of this game if they want to win.
And one opportunity for Harper Krolak here. Number 10 for Lyons Township, Jimmy checking into the game.
Shooting one, shooting one. And the free throw goes down.
Krolak good on the free throw. Number 10 bringing up for Lyons, Jimmy Palashkis. And foul. Fouls on Jimmy Palashkis for Lyons Township. That's his first of the night.
Physical basketball. Getting on the floor, getting the balls. Looks like we're playing football here.
Just checked into the game and coming out physical and energetic for this Lyons Township team.
That's both teams' motto coming in this game. You got to be physical if you want to win.
St. Patrick's now with the lead, 11-10. Their three ball is finally heated up tonight behind Breland's great shooting in the final minutes of this first quarter. Gets it to Thomas. To Krolak. Krolak for three, and he sinks it too.
Swinging the ball, breaking that zone.
Whole team seems to heat up right now.
Looks like they figured out Lyons.
Palashkis gets it down to 35. That's Polanowski. Gets it to Taylor. To Greer. Greer's hearing what he's going to do. Finds Palashkis. And Chambers falls down. Stolen by St. Patrick's. Breland seeing what he can do. Pulls this up. And misses.
He's feeling that three-point shot, but that's not the best shot you want to take. Step back three from half court. Not great.
Oh, almost blocked. The glass is still shaking from that block attempt, but Lyons was able to lay it in off the glass.
That was absolutely a vicious attempt by about 3 Shamrocks. Trying to break the glass with that one.
Again, this trap by Lyons is looking really good. Gets it to Breland.
Shot clock is off.
10 seconds left in this quarter. Thomas with it. They find Breland. He shoots. Misses. Palashkis. Deep three. Runner. Misses wide right. Really good first quarter of play between the Shamrocks of St. Patrick's and Lyons of Lyons Township.
Yeah. Really back and forth, fast-paced first quarter. There's TJ Silkaitis for you, one of the leaders of YTV.
Aiden, what did you see in this quarter of basketball?
I saw a lot of fast-paced basketball. I saw a lot of aggression from Lyons Township early with their traps. I think St. Patrick's was really working them hard up top, and they got a little bit gassed, which is why St. Patrick's was able to go on their little run, get scoring. But Lyons made a sub, and their trap was back and working really fast after that sub.
One thing that St. Patrick's has done really well at is when facing a zone, you got to just move the rock. You can't go one-on-one or otherwise you'll get trapped. They wanted Thomas to get out to a hard start, but the trap was shutting him down. So as they swung the rock around the top of the key, they kept finding Breland for those open threes to take the lead 14-12 after the first quarter. Sorry, the second quarter coming here. And we're going to take a quick break here. Same lineup here for both teams starting this half. A.J. Thomas with it, gets it to number 24. That's Harper Krolak.
More aggressive basketball from Lyons. They're not afraid to bump bodies out here.
Anthony Favia taking the inbound here. A.J. Thomas in the backcourt. Let's see if they look for him, which they do. Looking to bring up the ball. Gets it to Krolak. Krolak down, back to Krolak. Thomas with the screen. To Favia, to Thomas. Thomas gets it down low to Krolak. Krolak with a little 10-footer jumper, no good. Rebound Chambers to Greer. Greer with a nice catch. Little floater there, no good. Rebound, St. Patrick's. Here comes Thomas. To number 21, to Krolak, to Thomas, to Favia. Swinging around this key. Krolak down low in the low post. It's Favia. Neo with it. Neo looking what he can do. Finds Thomas. Gets it to Krolak. Krolak for three. No good. Good hustle from Thomas, but marked out of bounds. Stays St. Patrick ball.
Wow. Yeah,
very questionable call there, as it looked like A.J. Thomas touched it last.
Yeah, that was the shot might have not gone down, but that was a good possession for St. Patrick's. I think Coach Bailey told him going into that quarter, they got to move the ball as quick as possible, and they got to work the middle a little more that last possession.
Refs overturning the call here, giving it to Lyons. Greer bringing it up for the Lyons Township. St. Patrick's looking to set up that trap, leaving Taylor in the corner, and he misses wide. Rebound, Favia.
Gotta have those. Gotta have those if you're Lyons.
To Neo. Thomas with a little Kareem Abdul-Jabbar sneaking in there. A little baby hook from Thomas.
A.J. Thomas is the only player on the St. Patrick team that's gotten aggressive and drove into the heart of that zone defense, and he's made it work. Not easy to do.
Chambers working down low. Good with the baby hook right there. He's towering over the rest of this St. Patrick's team, as he is 6'6".
Brady Chambers is huge. He could be a key to a Lions' potential victory.
A.J. Thomas gets it to Nano. Nano to Favia. Favia for three. No good. Rebound Greer. Greer bringing up the ball for Lyons Township.
Lyons forcing them to shoot threes.
Getting it down low to 35. That's Polonowski. No good. Rebounded by Hawkins. Down to Favia. Favia to Thomas. Nano. Krolak. Back to Favia. Favia for three. And misses long, but Loose ball foul, Lions ball. Loose ball foul on Hawkins.
Another great possession for St. Patrick where they just can't hit the three. They worked that zone. Absolutely torched it, passing the ball around, and they just can't hit the shot.
Little confusion there on the substitutions. Checking in for the game for St. Patrick's, number 42, Caleb Videkis, and number 13 again, that is E.J. Breland checking back in. Favia gets a hand on it, remains Lions ball as he knocks it out of bounds.
That pass was available earlier. Got to get your eyes up, got to get that vision and make that pass quick. It's 2 easy points.
St. Patrick's finally getting a chance to set up their zone in the second quarter. I'm looking to see if they can get a stop here on this possession. They get it to Greer. Greer traps, turnover. Here comes Krolak. Little Euro step. Oh, you got to finish that.
3-on-2 opportunity, they can't finish. A lot of missed opportunities for St. Patrick's. They could be winning this game by 10 points.
Krolak with the cute little Euro step there, but just couldn't finish.
All Swedish, no finish, as they say.
Get it to Riley, 35 with a little pull-up. That's Ian Polanowski with the shot. Here comes Breland, gets it to Krolak, to Thomas. Little long of the pass, Greer with the steal, and he lays it off the glass with a nice touch.
There's that quick Lions defense leading to quick Lions points. And they're looking to go big here. They're going to bring in Liam Taylor off the out of this timeout, 6'8". Offensive rebounding couldn't be another huge key for Lions.
One thing that it's been huge for this Shamrocks of St. Patrick is just moving the rock around the top of the key. You definitely heard me say all the players' names on the court there in those last few possessions as it just keeps getting swung around the floor. No players holding it for more than about 5 seconds.
Just swinging it until they get an open shot. And the only one that's really been efficient shooting the ball is E.J. Breland. I believe he's 2 for 5 right now from three-point land. Got to get that kid the ball. We'll come out of timeout here. Breland is back in the game. I'm sure they'll be looking to give him more opportunities. A.J. Thomas is out, however. He's been in the entire game thus far, their leading point guard.
Getting a well-deserved rest. Now they're turning to Breland for the point guard duties, and Krolak is coming in at shooting guard. Breland gets it back to Krolak. Down to 33, that is Aramis Curran. First time we've heard his name tonight. Number 25 is to Breland. Breland for 3, and he's feeling himself again. Another 3.
That's that efficiency that they need. Now they're turning the tide on Lions. They're pressing full court.
To Greer. Greer's stuck back there, but he gets it up to Riley. Riley to number 14, Taylor. Misses the 3, but rebound, Greer, and finishes the layup.
We were expecting offensive rebounder from the big guys. That's the smallest guy on the court, fighting for boards.
Caleb Greer might only be 6 feet tall, but he was playing like he's a 7-footer in the paint with another steal. With the left-handed finish and a nice finger roll to lay it off the glass.
He's leading this team right now.
Big momentum swing for Lions here. This trap working to its fullest potential. Breland, the deep 3, and misses wide. Feeling himself a little bit too much there on that shot.
Just a little bit off.
Gets it to Favia, down low to Kroliak. And the travel on number 42, that is Caleb Videkis.
That's that Lions aggression. That's forcing mistakes.
Subbing in, we have Chambers coming in for Lyons Township.
Yeah, looks like Ian Polanowski is going to be headed to the trainers. I did see him. He was holding his face. Maybe he got a bloody nose hit in the face. Hopefully he'll be back soon.
Trying to get down to Brady Chambers, but tipped by A.J. Thomas, who was returned to the game in that last substitution as well.
Coach Bailey, I don't think he liked what he was seeing with A.J. Thomas off the floor. Put him right back in the game.
Taylor, beautiful pump fake with the one dribble pull-up, and it's pure.
That's that size
Liam Taylor.
6'8".
6'8", but also a threat from the outside.
Size
something you don't see in the high school game very much. Favia gets it to Breland. Back to Favia. Breland to Krolak. Thomas coming up. looking for Favia. Tries to get it down low, but stolen by Brady Chambers. 2-on-1. Go.
He smoked that
Max
one.
Hoffman goes up with the layup and just, as Aiden said, smokes it. And there goes A.J. Thomas with a nice little right-handed off the left knee finish. Greer trying to make something happen. Gets it to Riley. Riley looking for his teammates. Gets it to Hoffman down low. Out to Taylor. Taylor with another pull-up, and he sinks it again.
Lyons got away with one. Riley traveled there. His pivot foot left the ground. Refs didn't call it.
A.J. Thomas looking to make something happen. Ooh, beautiful move. Splits the double team and just scoops it under Liam Taylor for the layup.
That's why he's back in the game. Great player.
Back to Taylor. He's got a hot hand. Makes his third shot of this quarter. That's 3 possessions in a row where Liam Taylor sinks a beautiful little shot.
Don't expect him to be shooting from outside at 6'8". Little Victor Wembanyama-ish. Pulling from way outside.
Built like Wembanyama, but playing like Curry.
You could say that.
Gets it to Vrolak. Down to Favia. Thomas looking to do something. Pulls up from deep and misses. Rebound, Brady Chambers. Brady Chambers, I want to see his rebound total at the end of the night, just dominating the boards here. And he pulls up for 3.
I think you gave him a little too much confidence.
Breland finds Favia to Thomas. Down to Verdoliak. Breland for 3. Bang! Continuing his hot half. This hot half for him, making another 3-pointer.
He's up around 50%, and that's that, getting the ball in the middle, kicking it out. I guarantee Coach Bailey's been talking about that.
Bringing St. Patrick within 3 as this first half winds down. Gets it down to Chambers. Chambers with a nice little drop step layup.
That's where he belongs in the paint.
Here comes A.J. Thomas bringing up the ball. Finds Verdoliak, didn't like what he was seeing. Verdoliak finds Thomas again. Back to Verdoliak. Looks like they're playing monkey in the middle right now. Thomas tries to, gets the ball back after it's tipped. Finds Favia. Favia for 3. No good. Greer with the
air ball. Womp womp.
Greer lobs it up there for Taylor. But no good.
Yeah, this fast-paced basketball, everybody's making mistakes playing this fast.
Checking into this game, Jimmy Pajaskis and Anthony Anderson.
Shot clock is off. Coming close to 15 seconds. Let's see what A.J. Thomas can do most likely.
Here's Verdoliak. Gets it to Breland. Breland had a shot, but wasn't feeling it there. Thomas back to Breland. And goes up with the fadeaway 3-pointer in the left-hand corner, but it's blocked. No good.
I don't think he realized how much time he had left. He still had a little bit of time to create a shot for himself.
And here comes Hawkins in for Anthony Anderson. His stint out there on the court, not very long-lived.
Yeah. Won't be surprised they're looking to get it to Breland again, because you know he's been hot all half.
Going. Breland coming off the screen. They get it to Hawkins. Hawkins fires way off. And a long ball.
Back-to-back air balls.
Michael Reilly. Back-to-back air balls, as Aiden did say.
Yeah. I don't blame him from air ball in the second one, but that's it for the first half.
Lyons going into the locker room up 5, going with the lead 31-26 after the first half of play in this Jack Tosh Holiday Classic.
Do you have any thoughts on the way Lyons or St. Patrick's has been playing so far?
I think Lyons has just been truly dominant over the painted area this game, with their big guys in the paint of Brady Chambers and then Liam Taylor. They've just been shutting it down. And then, yes, Breland is hot from 3, but the rest of the team not so much. So I think if Lyons keeps playing the way they do, they should have this game.
Yeah. Right now, St. Patrick's philosophy is to live or die by the 3, and right now they're kind of in the middle, but they're teetering towards dying. Lyons is just trapping, and it's working for them all game long.
We're going to take a quick break here at the half. We'll be back in a minute. Welcome back to this game in the Jack Tosh 2023 Winter Holiday Classic between the Shamrocks of St. Patrick and the Lyons of Lyons Township. In this game, Lyons Township is up 31-26 after the half.
Yeah, we're on a big upset watch right now. Lyons came into the tournament at 2-6, which is not usually like them. Uncharacteristic for the Lyons Township Lions, and St. Patrick's is 8-3. So heavily favored coming into this game.
One of the first times in Coach Sloan's career is that Lyons Township is actually an underdog in this tournament.
They lost all 5 of their top scorers from last year. They all graduated. So it's been rough. It's been rough going for them so far. They're trying to find their way through the season, and maybe the Jack Tosh tournament is where they finally start picking it up.
Does seem like it's picking it up here as they lead against St. Patrick. St. Patrick's known for their defense, but not really putting up a fight in this game, as A.J. Thomas, one of their star point guards, is known for tipping passes and deflecting them, but hasn't got many steals this game.
I'm noticing St. Patrick's has a lot of pink shoes on today. I find that interesting.
Verdolak inbounds to Thomas. He gives it right back. Thomas looking to do something, trapped. Finds Verdolak. Hawkins setting up in the high post, but Thomas looking for 3 and airballs it.
Whole lot of air. That is not what you want to do. You want to put it in the basket, not to the right of it.
Here comes Greer bringing the ball up. Finds Riley. Michael Riley with a nice pump fake. Finds Taylor. Taylor up in the paint.
Great.
He's been scoring from all over on the floor. 3 balls and layups.
Great feed from Greer. He's really been all over the court today.
A.J. Thomas dancing around, finds Breland, and he hits another 3, continuing his hot hand out of the half. Here comes Greer bringing it up.
Someone else has got to step up for St. Patrick's on offense. Breland's taking the whole load, and he's scoring a lot, but they're not winning.
Tipped out of bounds by Hawkins. They were trying to find Brady Chambers in the paint, but they just couldn't. Greer inbounds to Taylor. Taylor down to Brady Chambers. Chambers up with it and scores. Using that 6'6" frame to put a body into Hawkins.
Chambers ended the half pretty hot, and he's not slowing down coming into the second half.
Get it to Breland, to Thomas. They find Anthony Anderson in the high post, who finds Hawkins in the low post, and then Hawkins goes up with the layup. Here comes Greer. Finds Greer, trying to make something happen. Reverse pivots, finds Taylor. Out to Hoffman in the corner, but a bad pass from Michael Riley.
Playing a little out of control. They're going to bring a little extra size in here. Bringing in number 32, R.J. McParton for the St. Patrick's Shamrocks.
Down to R.J. Back to Breland. To Verdolak. To Thomas. Thomas looking to do something. Stolen by number 11, Michael Riley.
Bad pass from RJ, maybe take him back out of the game.
And Taylor hits it as the bench from St. Patrick yells shooter to signify a closeout is needed. Verdolak and A.J. Thomas, again, just passing it back and forth between each other. Maybe look to find somebody else here.
The way A.J. Thomas plays is playing into the Lions defense. He's an ISO player, and playing against his own, that's not going to work.
And Breland hits from deep, continuing with the hot hand.
Breland is single-handedly keeping them in this game.
It's only a 4-point difference, but it feels like a much larger lead than just 4 points.
Timeout here. I believe it was called by St. Patrick's. Well, let's see what they're doing.
One thing that surprised me is the limited use of Jimmy Pazauskis. He's barely been in the game, yet he's had some really good games this year so far. Outstanding play, though, from Caleb Greer and Brady Chambers, and that's pretty much what's given the Lyons Township this lead.
Yeah, that duo has really ignited a spark, and I'm crediting it all to Caleb Greer. That kid's been all over the floor. He's got plenty of steals. He's maybe got 2 offensive rebounds. He's the smallest kid on the court by probably 3 inches. He's playing with a lot of heart going against this better, really, St. Patrick's team.
RJ McPartland remaining in the game, maybe looking to have a little more even weight between with guarding Chambers. Chambers stands at a staggering 6'6", and he weighs 210. And Hawkins, similar size, but nowhere near his weight. So maybe RJ can give a little more resistance in the paint. Verdolak at the top of the key finds Breland, top scorer of the night with 18.
They're playing it tight at Breland out there.
Thomas, deep 3 and hits it.
That spot on the court, right on the O of the York Dukes logo, seems to be a hot spot right now for St. Patrick's. They've made their last 3 shots over there.
St. Patrick's coming out in a press now.
He traveled.
Gets it down to Taylor, and oh! You got to slam that home, Taylor. Thomas to Verdolak. Verdolak for 3, and misses long. Greer bringing it up. Hit, but play through it. And no good on the 3, but Greer there for the rebound. Right place at the right time, I guess. Taylor with the long 3 misses. Rebound for Verdolak.
Man, I wish they made that dunk. We would have a poster to hang up along with all the York basketball players up here in the Dick Campbell Gymnasium.
A.J. Thomas with another 3, but it misses long. Rebound, Riley finds Chambers. Chambers with a pump fake and with a nice little scoop and score on the reverse layup, making A.J. Thomas look silly there.
A.J. Thomas has got to start scoring. He's only around 8 points on the night.
Hand checking called on number 11. That is on Michael Riley. Checking the game is Favia Pazauskis and number 35, Joe Costanzo. Or, sorry, Danny Janazuski.
Janazuski. Long last name.
They find McPartland, who gets it to, calling for ISO. Let's see. Oh, travel. E.J. Breland getting a little cocky there, calling for an ISO against Jimmy, but call for the travel.
Give some credit to the Lions bench there. They got loud.
Would have been interesting to see what he could have done. Greer finds Jimmy. Back to Greer. Finds Chambers, back to Greer. Little give and go action. 35 for 3. Ian Polanowski.
Lyons is hot, and it doesn't look like St. Patrick's all the way in this game right now.
Favia going up the key. Shakes off Anthony Anderson. Verdolak to Favia. Anthony Anderson looking for it in the high post, but doesn't get it. Favia to Verdolak. Down to Anderson. Anderson with the little floater. No good, but McPartland was there for the rebound and the putback.
McPartland getting big. He's looking for the ball. They're not giving it to him. He's got a real opportunity to get some points.
Caleb Greer with the ball. Crosses half. To Chambers. Greer. Back down to Chambers. Chambers. Charge called.
Great take by Breland. He's much smaller. He needed to do that, or that would have been 2 easy points for Lions.
Very, very good team player there, and a great team play from Breland to take the charge.
I know that doesn't feel good.
Taking a charge from the 220 Brady Chambers has to hurt. Favia doing his thing. Down to Verdolak, looking for Anderson. He gets it. Kicked out to Favia in the corner.
Shot clock winding down here. We're at 8.
Anderson, little midi pull up, and it's in.
Anderson's been pretty efficient from inside the painted area tonight. Maybe they'll be looking to get him the ball.
Hawkins coming in at the scores table, though. Maybe he might be subbing out after that point. Let's see. Caleb Greer gets it to Chambers, and Chambers with the little elbow pull up. Little friendly bounce off the rim.
We got some fans yelling because we got a student that is blocking the area.
Breland deep from 3, and he hits it. Beautiful bounce. That puts the game within 4 points.
Shooter's touch, everything's falling for him tonight.
Jimmy down to Ryan. Jimmy. Polonowski. Greer trying to make something happen. Almost pulled up with triple team. Interesting look there. Greer pulls up, misses, but Jimmy there for the rebound. Out to Riley. Riley misses, rebound, Breland. Breland pushing the ball up the floor.
St. Patrick should be looking for the last shot here. Shot clock is off. Just calm down and see if you can get a bucket.
Verdolak holding it here, letting the clock wind down. 10 seconds left in this third quarter. Lions bench getting in their head as they counted down way too early. And Chambers with the deep ball, but no good.
Chambers is not a great shooter. He's missed on 2 of those tonight. He's got to get to the gym and work on that shot, but let's just stay in the paint, buddy.
Do you believe that Chambers is way more comfortable in the paint than outside of it? This St. Patrick's defense not even guarding up on him past the three-point line, as he is not a threat from behind it.
Not a threat. I do like the way though St. Patrick's has battled back. They were down by 11 points with maybe 4 minutes left in the quarter, and they down by 4 again. It didn't look like they were in the game, and they turned it on, and you can see how good they are when they do turn it on. Lions was probably getting a little worried over there, but they know they play some more hard defense, get a couple more steals, they can win this game. I believe we'll take a little break, and we'll see you guys in the fourth quarter.
Opening lineup to start this fourth quarter for the St. Patrick Shamrocks is Hawkins, Thomas, Verdolak, Anderson, and Breland. Verdolak barely even getting a rest in this game. I think he's played almost every minute in this contest between Lyons Township and St. Patrick.
It's for good reason, he's been scoring.
Liam Taylor gets it to Riley. Tries to get it Polonowski, but too high. He can't stick it. Stolen by Breland. Gets it to Verdolak. Takes it baseline, but Polonowski shutting him down. Thomas looking to do something. Finds Anderson. Back to Thomas. Verdolak thought about pulling up from deep, but decided not to. Breland being closely guarded by Jimmy.
Look at
Breland, tipped by Greer. Jimmy finishing the break, and he misses wide. Smoked that layup.
He was scared of A.J.
Here
Thomas.
comes Breland. Anderson for 3. Hawkins with the rebound, and Jimmy with the steal. Anderson with the steal, gets it to Thomas. Breland for 3 and hits it.
That might be, I think that's his 7th 3 of the day.
Breland with 24 points. He leads the players on scoring tonight. Tries to get it to Riley, can't handle it, but Greer there. Polonowski, no good. Pazuskis, good on it. Jimmy Pazuskis there for the putback.
Pazuskis has got to stop doing stuff. It's hard to say his name. We're having trouble calling him out over here. Thomas.
Anthony Anderson looking to do something. Finds Verdolak. To Thomas. Thomas up with it. Air balls, but Hawkins there for the rebound and is fouled on the way up. Going to the line to shoot 2.
Thomas with that shot, and as they say in the basketball community, hell nah. Air ball wide right.
Neither team has been in the bonus all game today.
Pretty clean game from the boys.
I know this level of defense being played tonight is really good. Jimmy Pazushkis getting subbed out. We'll no longer have to try to pronounce that name.
Thank goodness.
Chambers coming in for him. Special shout out to TJ Silkaitis for teaching us how to pronounce it.
TJ Silkaitis, I love you. Makes one.
We all love TJ over here at YSN. Long ball to Liam Taylor. He saves it, but right to Breland. Oh, tries to Euro step, but loses the handle. But off of Lyons.
We've been talking about Breland and his shooting all night, but I think that's his 4th steal of the game. He's got a defensive impact too, not just a shooter.
Anthony Anderson goes up with it. Sorry, that was Hawkins who went up with it.
He's got to be frustrated. He was scoring earlier. Now he's gone dead in the second half.
Liam Taylor, oh, beautiful fake, and hits it. I don't know who Thomas thought he was passing to as he passed it to the out of bounds. Thomas finds Verdolak. Oh, and Thomas was not paying attention.
Thomas is lost.
Gonna hit our scores table. Hope Mr. Dowdy's okay over there.
Thomas has been lost, seems like, this whole second half. Need to put up some missing persons posters. I don't believe he scored.
Amber Alert's going to go out soon for A.J. Thomas.
Hopefully they find him. He's exciting to watch.
Riley, no good, but rebound Taylor. Taylor to Chambers. Chambers for 3, and he hits it. Brady Chambers hit a 3.
Never mind what we said about him earlier.
Lyons
He's hot now.
bench going crazy.
Rightfully so. They're up by, 7 points now? 5 minutes left in the 4th quarter. They were not expected to be in this game, much less leading with 5 minutes to go.
Brady Chambers seemed to get a lot of love after that 3.
He's had a great night. Is that 15 points for him on the night? Kid can ball. We'll take a break here for this timeout.
Coming out of this timeout, for the Lions, we have Taylor, Greer, Chambers, Riley, and Polanowski.
Greer was out of the lineup for a little while, but he's been the heart of the team so far today, and I think he was a little bit gassed, and hopefully they get him going for these last 5 minutes. Key player to watch as this game winds down.
Caleb Greer only with 6 points, but his impact has truly been felt tonight. Polanowski with the steal. Gets it to Hoffman. Hoffman trapped, but gets it to Chambers. To Taylor. Taylor towering over Favia. To Greer. To Taylor. Taylor working down low, but hit as he tried to careen in the ball, but out of bounds.
St. Patrick has gone with a smaller lineup, mostly shooters, with the exception of Hawkins in the middle, but Lyons has got a big lineup out there. Let's see if they try to take advantage of the paint.
With Taylor, Chambers, and Polanowski. I don't know if the small ball is a good idea from the coaching staff of St. Patrick. But great hustle from Hawkins as he knocks the ball out of his hands. Favia bringing it up. Finds Hawkins. Hawkins with a
strong drive.
Hop step there to finish it off. Chambers doesn't know who to inbound it to. Finds Hoffman. Hoffman with the layup, and it's blocked! Hawkins sends it careening off the glass.
That might have been the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Verdolac finishing off the layoff.
Hawkins looked like he was about to touch the shot clock. That kid was floating. And that was a vicious block. He didn't even let the ball hit the glass. Absolutely disgusting from Hawkins. That's what he does, though. He's been making mistakes on the offensive end, but then he comes down the other end. He makes plays like that. So you love to see it if you're Coach Bailey.
Standing at 6'7", 180, super athletic. Almost looking like an alien out there on the court the way he moves.
So it's pink shoes. I'm telling you, it gives you hops.
Shoe game from both teams have been really good tonight.
I don't know about Lyons. They're kind of weak with the shoes, but I'm appreciating what I'm seeing with St. Patrick's, shoes. But
I do like the old hot pink shoes. Very cohesive.
Yeah, I see a couple pink shoes, some light blues. Lyons they've got some pink, but it just doesn't hit the same as we take a break on timeout.
Coming out of this timeout, there are 4 minutes and 12 seconds left in this game between Lyons Township and St. Patrick. Lyons leads by 3, 55-52. Trying to maintain this lead while St. Patrick's tries to mount a comeback. Lineups looking the same after that timeout. No switches from the coaching staff of either team.
Yeah.
They get it to Taylor. Driving up sideline.
Triple trap. That's going to leave someone open.
Gets to Hoffman. Hoffman going baseline, tries to find Polanowski, but wild play of basketball there. Finds Greer. Chambers. Hoffman thought about shooting it, but decided not to. Chambers working up at the top of the key. St. Patrick's after that 1-3 is now starting to guard him up at the top of the key. Maybe Polanowski at the top, and the shot clock violation from Lyons Township. St. Patrick's defense, led by Hawkins, truly just shut down that offense right then and there.
Shot clock's a relatively new rule, and with Greer airballing, that shot clock does not reset. I don't think Lyons was really aware of that.
That was the first shot clock violation of the whole tournament, so the new rule doesn't seem to be a big impact, but in this game, it might have a huge...
If Lyons wins this game, it'll be the first upset of the tournament as well.
Travel on Lyons, remaining St. Patrick's ball.
It's going to be the first time all game, really probably ever, that St. Patrick was hoping that he didn't get called for a travel. They had that ball and they were out and running.
Verdolac bring up the ball with Taylor right up on him. Seems like Lyons now in a very fluid 3-2 zone here.
A.J. Thomas not in the game, by the way, their second leading scorer.
Gets it down to Verdoliak, and he finishes off the beautiful pass from Hawkins.
That's the first time St. Patrick's had the lead since the second quarter.
Chambers gets it to Greer. Greer trying to make something happen. Oh, you got to slam that home, Taylor.
That was a great pass from Greer. He weaved it through.
Was a
6
beautiful
players,
find.
including his own.
Playing it safe with the left-hand finish after he missed the first dunk attempt.
That first dunk was a little bit harder.
Anthony Ander in the high post. They find Breland. Breland step back and air balls. Maybe that step back wasn't great. And Hawkins rips it out of Chambers' hands. That was incredible.
That's big boy basketball right there.
Big boy basketball indeed. Here comes Taylor. And another just finger roll off the glass.
Got to think St. Patrick's playing so aggressive that it's allowing Lyons to score.
Lyons only up by 1 now, 59-58 with just under 2 minutes left to play. Anthony Anderson calling for it in the high post, but they go to Hawkins. To Favia. Verdolak. Breland, Favia, Verdolak. Anderson, and he misses the little floater. He was not telling the truth there. Anthony Anderson, no good with the floater.
Here comes Lyons.
Liam Taylor looking to do something, finds Greer. Greer with a nice little pump fake. Chambers for three, and air balls.
Yeah, that's why we told him to stop shooting it. Watch out below.
If Chambers is behind the three-point line, you better take cover, because there's about to be a bunch of things flying through the air. Favia bringing it up. Breland for three. Continues his hot streak as that takes the lead, 61-59 with a minute left to play. This is such a tight game between Lyons and St.
Lyons has fought so hard in this game. It'd be a shame to see him lose.
To Greer. To Chambers. Chambers another three. He hits it! Clutch time. Chambers delivers.
I'm taking back everything I ever said about the kid. Clutch minutes. Clutch three. You love to see it from the big guy.
Chambers getting the green light, even though he's airballed 2 out of his 4 threes.
Sometimes you got it, sometimes you don't.
40 seconds left in this fourth quarter, 69-61, or sorry, 62-61 as Lyons leads.
Who do you like taking the last shot here, potentially, for St. Patrick's?
I want Chambers to take the last shot. He's proved that he's had so many good threes. I want him taking the last shot.
That'll be interesting for sure. Number 22 ends up taking the final three as we head into, hopefully, our final break for this timeout.
Same lineup staying out there for Lyons of Polanowski, Taylor, Hoffman, Greer, and Chambers.
St. Patrick hasn't come out of the huddle yet, but you got to think if A.J. Thomas is in the lineup, they're looking to get him a shot. And he will come out, A.J. Thomas.
If I'm coaching St. Patrick, I'm giving the shot to E.J. Breland. A.J. Thomas has had minimal impact this game as he hasn't had too many points. Lyons Township bench getting real loud.
Right now they're in man-to-man. First time all game, Lyons switch out of zone.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clock. They find Thomas. Thomas trying to find something. Everything's bottled up. They're just dancing around the key. Shot clock winding down. 8 seconds left on the shot clock.
Is that timeout call?
Timeout called with only 3 seconds left on the shot clock.
3 seconds left on the shot clock. That was not a good possession. Didn't even get a good look at the shot.
They just wasted time there. Coach Bailey real angry as he was attempting to call for a timeout.
And we'll get another timeout.
Right there, you might have seen Coach Bailey run across the scoreboard as he was calling for the timeout, but
you saw A.J. Thomas there getting the ball at the top of the key. He had nowhere to go. Lyons switching to that man defense, something we haven't seen from them all game, and it worked out. I think we'll go another little break. What do you think?
I think we should stay to talk about this game. With 1 point
Sounds
separating
good.
these two teams, what do you think's the best option? Do you go and try and get into the paint, or do you go for the three and go for the game winner? Or both would win the game, but do you go for, which shot are you looking for, the three or in the paint?
Honestly, the second half, the three-point shot has seemed much more effective for the Shamrocks. But, Lyons switched to that man defense. I'm sure whatever Coach Bailey called in the huddle was designed to go up against the zone. So a little bit of panic there, probably some from St. Patrick's. So I don't know. You got A.J. Thomas who can ISO pretty much any one of these Lions defenders and potentially score, but you got Breland out there from the three-point line who's been knocking it down all night long. So really could go anywhere. and I'm excited to see what happens.
Lions, again, staying with the same lineup. They're only using a 7-man rotation. Their bench full, but only 7 guys getting into the game.
Yeah, those guys on the bench. I think Coach knows that this team's one of the best in the state.
And a new team, a new lineup look for St. Patrick's as RJ McPartland comes in for Favia. They get it to Thomas in the backcourt. He's got shot clock is off, and foul is called. He's got 6 seconds to make something happen. Coach Bailey telling his team what to do. Looking like they're setting up in the box near press. Let's see. Breland coming off the screen. He gets it. Travel. No call. Foul first.
Is that the
foul on number 15, Max Hoffman.
If I'm not mistaken, that was the 5th foul for Lyons Township. They have no more to spare. A foul will send St. Patrick's to the line.
I have to play some really clean defense here because foul does send them to the line. Looking for Hawkins. He falls hard, and Hawkins looks hurt.
That's no good.
Hawkins, after that fall, grabbing his wrist. Training staff coming out to help him out.
He's had a great night. He had that fantastic block earlier. I only hope he's all right. No foul called on that play either. I don't know how I feel about that.
Lobbing it up there. He did jump, and Chambers kind of got under his feet there, but no foul called.
1.4 seconds left.
Breland.
He looks all right. Glad that wrist isn't broken. He's a good player.
Hawkins coming out, looking to head towards the bench.
Number 21 seems to be checking in the game. We haven't seen him all game.
Number 21, that is Nathan Nano. I've heard his name once or twice, but his stint in the game has been very short-lived.
By the way, 1-point deficit for St. Patrick's. This is a huge upset for Lions if they pull it out.
1.4 seconds left. Let's see if St. Patrick's can get it done. Nano is a shooter. Maybe they're looking, or it's Township. Full timeout for Lyons Township here as they have to devise an inbound play. Hawkins looks to be okay over there on the bench. May see him return to the game.
Hope to see him.
Throughout this game, we've just seen incredible hustle from both sides, both teams. Hawkins going back to the scorer's table, maybe checking in after this timeout.
That's tough basketball right there. That was a hard fall. Glad to see he's okay.
Looks like he hyperextended that wrist. Shook it out, maybe returning to this game.
Got some nice music selection today during the timeouts. I'm really enjoying my time here.
It's always a good time at the Jack Tosh.
Refs are urging both teams to come out, start playing basketball. Neither of them wants to get out of that huddle. Coach wants to give them every last word that he can.
Lyons only has 1 timeout left with St. Patrick's having 2. Chambers set to take in the inbound with Max Hoffman way back there, maybe looking for a Hail Mary pass to him. Let's see what happens. Greer coming around the screen and calls a timeout. That's the last timeout Lyons has, so they gotta get something here, or St. Patrick's might have one last chance at getting it.
If I'm Lyons, I'm taking those 2 big guys, taking them out of the game, putting our 2 fastest players out on the court, try to get them a quick pass, and run out the shot clock.
I disagree with you. I think you go with the biggest lineup you have and just lob it up there and get it tipped and start the clock.
Yeah. That tip's always dangerous, though.
True, but once the ball is touched inbounds, it is a live ball and clock does start to run. They bring in Polanowski and Taylor as Chambers goes in to bring it in. So they're going for speed with Greer and Hoffman, and then height with Taylor and Polanowski.
I also like to see Greer inbounding the ball the way he's been passing all night.
Let's see, Taylor.
Good screen.
Greer gets it, fouled by Verdolac.
Looks like this game's going to be over. 0.6 seconds. Even with the potential steal, not a lot of time to get a shot up.
In order to get into the bonus, they would have to foul 3 more times in 0.6 seconds.
If I'm Lyons, I'm throwing it all the way to the other end of the court.
It's possible, but I don't know if it can be done. Looking for Greer, wide open, gets it, and that's the game.
That is it.
Lyons Township with the upset, winning the game at 62-61. We'll have a interview from TJ Sokaitis coming.
What a game. I'm really impressed with the way Lyons played, knowing they were underdogs. Coming to the game, and they just played with a lot of heart all game long.
Maybe coming in as the underdog was an advantage in this one, playing with nothing to lose, nothing on the line, giving them free reign of what's possible for them, not having the higher seed in the back of their mind.
That was one heck of a game.
This game winding down as both teams give high fives.
See Lyons doing a little high five clap at the end of their line. All the bench players. I'm sure they're plenty excited to be going on the next round.
Yep.
More opportunities to play for them. And everybody wants to play in the Jack Tosh tournament, so.
This game saw limited rotation from both teams as it was super tight and they wanted to keep their best players in.
We'll be getting a post-game interview hopefully from TJ Sokaitis shortly.
Receiving technical difficulties at the moment. Signing off, I'm Griffin Hanna.
And I'm Aiden Link. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Jack Tosh tournament, guys.
All right, we good? All right, I'm joined here by Liam Taylor post-game. Liam, absolutely electric from the floor, automatic, great defensive presence too. What was going for you?
Everything, I guess.